Hey guys, it's Serena Nicole. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back on YouTube, you guys. I've been going through a lot these past couple of weeks. If you guys didn't know, my YouTube channel literally got hacked like a couple weeks ago, so I've been in the works talking to different teams trying to get it back, and I finally got it back, thank the Lord. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back. I'm so sorry, you guys, that I was gone, but you know, it was out of my control. There was nothing I can do about it until I got it fixed, but I'm so glad to be back. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the products that you absolutely need in your life. I'm talking all of my favorite products. We're talking complexion, eyes, lips, the whole shebang. I'm going to show you guys my top favorite products that you guys should try out if you don't have them already and put them into your routine. So if you guys are not subscribed to my channel already, be sure to do so. Like I said, your girl is back and better. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, share all of the things, and also don't forget to follow me on all my social media sites. I will have them all linked down below. And without further ado, let's get into it, girls. All right, you guys, first things first, we're going to go into primer. I'm going to do my base. I'm going to go into this primer right here from Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. I literally love this primer. I've been using it for so long. This is probably like my second or third tube of this thing. I love it so much. It's really good to hydrate your skin. Even if you already do have your skin prep on like I do, it's good as a second little extra layer of moisturization or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This is literally my fave ever. So good. I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it all over my skin to hydrate. Oop, not this hair on my finger, child. I'm gonna go ahead and just rub this all the way in to hydrate my skin. I do have more oily skin in my T-zone, but I still do like to put on a hydrating primer because I wear so much powder and so many layers of makeup that I do want my camera going off. Like I was saying, I do wear a lot of makeup usually most days when I'm filming especially, so I do like to have a hydrating primer underneath all of that makeup. That way it doesn't look too cakey and it doesn't look dry or anything like that. Another favorite primer of mine is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. You guys, I had to get the jumbo because she's that good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take it and put this more so like in my T-zone where, like I said, I'm a little bit more oily throughout the day, so my makeup kind of sticks better to these certain areas. And then again, go ahead and rub her in. Also, you guys, my set that I'm wearing right now is from Yitty. You obviously can't see the bottom, but it's super cute. It's just like this cozy long sleeve set and the pants are long. I'll put like a picture up here so you guys can see. Definitely go ahead and check it out. I will leave it linked down below in my description, but I literally love this fit. It's so cozy and just like perfect for everyday errands, or even if you're staying in the house, if you're filming, whatever you're doing on your day, it'll work. And when it comes to foundation, I have been loving mixing these two products together lately. I love the new Natasha Denona foundation, and then I also love mixing it with this serum. It's the Yummy serum from Danessa Myricks. It's like the pinky colored one. Don't worry, it's not gonna make you look pink or anything. It's just gonna give you a nice glow to your foundation and to your skin. So I'm gonna put about a few pumps of the foundation on my makeup plate first, and then I'm gonna go in with my Danessa serum, and I'm gonna put some in there. Then I'm gonna go in with a little flat brush, mix them together and get them all nice and mixed, and then I'm gonna take it on my skin. I promise you guys, once you mix this together and once you blend it out on your skin, it's gonna look so nice and radiant. And I love like painting my makeup on first, especially my complexion product. I just feel like it just gives my face a nice base to work with, and it makes my complexion products look more even rather than just like pumping it on my face. I like to make my little concoction first and then disperse it with a flat brush. Don't forget that net. And then I'm gonna go in with my painted sponge. It is damp. I'm gonna take the butt end of it to blend this in. Let me know in the comments down below how you girlies have been. I literally miss you guys so freaking much. Y'all know YouTube is my literal love. Yeah, let me know how you guys have been doing. If you guys don't follow me on all my other socials, you definitely should, because if you don't, you probably wouldn't have known that my YouTube got hacked. I did put like a little community post on like the community tab that when I got my channel back, but obviously you wouldn't have known because I didn't post anything on here because I couldn't when it was hacked, you know? So you would have known if you followed me on all my other socials. So I say it's really important to do so. Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on TikTok, of course, and I did update you guys on there. I also do have a, what do you call it? I think it's like a broadcast, yeah, a broadcast channel on my Instagram where I basically have like all the girlies in like a group chat on Instagram and we talk. I update you guys. I do like bi-weekly giveaways on there. So just make sure you guys follow me on everything. Of course, they'll always be down below, and then I'll put all my socials on the screen too. But keep up with your girl, okay? I love y'all, so love me back. Okay, y'all, lately I've been using this cream bronzer and blush stick from Dibs. You guys, it has a like bronzer bronzer on one end and then has a blush on the other end. They're both really pigmented and it's super convenient because it comes in one stick. So I'm gonna go in with the cream bronzer side first. I'm usually not like a stick person, like a stick bronzer and blush type of girl. I usually use one that's in like a pot, like a cream one or like a liquid one. But this one has been eating lately. Okay, very much so. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose too. Then I'm gonna go in and tap her out, you guys. It literally looks so beautiful on the skin. And it's not too much. So if you do accidentally apply a little bit too much product, clearly I applied a lot. It's not gonna look too heavy or too harsh because it blends out so nicely and so like seamlessly into the rest of your base makeup. Like, look at that, y'all. So freaking pretty. I love how easy it is to apply and also to pack if you're traveling, or to even put on your purse, or put in your purse on the go too. Like, I know y'all see this blend. Okay, phenomenal. And then I'm gonna also go into the cream blush stick. Now with this one, I do not like to just swipe it because I don't want it to lift up my bronzer. So I like to go in directly. I'm just gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario F4 brush and just tap onto the stick. And then I'm going to tap it on. Like, y'all see that pigment? It's literally so freaking good. So I'm just gonna use this brush, both ends, to apply the product and then the other end to tap it out. So freaking pretty. It just blends out so beautifully. And my skin is just looking divine. Like, I feel like that Danessa serum really did it for me by making my skin super like nice and hydrated and super glowy. And then same thing to the other side. I'm gonna apply it with the small end and then go in with the larger end to buff it out. Now, as for the concealers that y'all need, I literally just discovered these not too long ago, like just a few days ago, and I made a review on them over on TikTok. But these are the Pat McGrath Labs, I believe, Sublime concealers. Literally so freaking good. This was my first Pat McGrath product I've tried ever, so I'm so glad that it made the favorites list in such a short amount of time. I'm gonna go in with this color first. It's like a deeper color, kind of more closer to my skin tone. And I'm telling you guys, this concealer is so good. If you want an in-depth review, go on my TikTok page. But I'm telling y'all, literally perfection. It's like a serum light concealer. It doesn't feel too thick, but it also is like really full coverage. So get into her, okay? Get into her. Then I'm gonna go in with the second color just to lighten things up a little bit more. I'm gonna take this one in my very inner corners. And I'm gonna go in again with my painted sponge to blend her in, and y'all, just look at that. Literally so good. Obsessed, if you will. I cannot say enough good things about this concealer. And I know Pat McGrath Labs apparently like went under like, I don't know if, is it chapter 27? Some kind of bankruptcy, but I heard that they found new investors, so they will not be shutting down. They'll just be having like new people behind it, I guess. I don't know, don't quote me. But yeah, I'm super excited. So if you guys have not tried this concealer, you definitely still have the opportunity to pick her up. Blend out this under eye so y'all can see this magic come to life, honey. Like, are you seeing this? Be so for real right now. So flawless. I had no creasing when I wore this concealer either, like throughout the day. So I know she's tea. As for loose setting powder, I've been loving this one lately from Huda Beauty. This one is in the shade Banana Bread. Now this one is the fragrance-free one that I bought, I believe, on her website, because this is like the old packaging. I got it a minute ago, but I just started like getting back into it and using it. But I know the new packaging is very different from the square one. It's like a more rounded one. But anyway, besides the point, I'm gonna go in with her and set with my Trigwell Cosmetics Powder Puff and set this concealer in place. It just looks so freaking good, and I love the fragrance-free one because I'm not a fan of the Huda powder with the fragrance, but hopefully that they can keep this fragrance-free powder forever because it's so good. And I just don't want my powder smelling like freaking flowers and scents like all up in my nose, because my powder gets all up in there and I don't want to smell like flowers all up in there, okay? I don't want to smell that all day. But look at the way this concealer sets, you guys, like impeccable. Telling y'all, such a beautiful powder for brown skin. It's not too bright yellow to the point where you look like a damn banana, but it is nice and brightening, but it does have that nice tone to where it doesn't look too stark. Now, if you're an OG supporter of mine, you should already know what I'm about to say for powder bronzer. I'll wait. Of course, it is the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer, you guys, in Cocoa Naughty. This has been my jam for so many years now. Literally love her freaking zound. I'm gonna go ahead and apply her in basically the same areas we applied that Dibs bronzer stick from earlier, just the perimeters of my face, just to add a little bit of warmth to my skin. I'm also gonna put some bronzer down the bridge of my nose too. I kind of do this as like a reverse contour method, and then I will not be wearing any eyeshadow today, so I'm just gonna take the bronzer as well powder and put it in my crease on my upper eyelid, like so, like that. Literally, I just love bronzer. It just completes the whole look and it just makes you look so nice and bronzed and put together, and especially when it's like on the perimeters of your face, your nose, and your eyes, just tea, okay, tea. As for powder blush, I've been loving these. I've been using these quite a lot lately, as you guys can see. These are the Huda Beauty powder blush quads, you guys. This one is literally so stunning. I have been using this one a lot lately. I really just go into it with all the mattes first on a little brush, and I swirl them around, and then I just go into it, you guys. It's such a pretty like berryish mauve color, but it's not too stark in your face. Like, you can definitely build this color up if you wanted to. Such a vibe. I'm just gonna put it right here on my cheekbones, my temples. I even put some like on the sides of my eye too, to kind of blend it in with that bronzer on my lid. These blush palettes were literally genius. Now, next up, y'all know I love to go in and blur my blush, which basically means I take any like translucent pressed powder over my blush area, so it doesn't look as harsh and it just doesn't look so much like in your face, and it's more blended into your skin. So y'all know my fave. I love the Carslin translucent pressed powder. They have this one in the black packaging, and then they also have one in the silver packaging. It's literally the same thing, but I have this one in the black. It's just a pressed translucent powder. It looks white in the pan, but once you swatch it, it literally disappears. So it doesn't have any coverage, but it will smooth and blur out your skin. So I'm gonna go in with a more like dense powder brush, and I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like when I do this. So on this side, you can go ahead and pat it. You can swirl it in, whatever you prefer, but it's just gonna make your blush look so much more like seamless and blended into your skin. As you can see, the major difference already, this is this side versus this side. I don't know, I never skip this step. Of course, you don't have to do it, but I love doing this, and it doesn't have to be this powder, even though this one's my favorite. I know a whole bunch of other brands make translucent pressed powders. Like, I think Fenty has one as well. So whichever one you prefer, but I just love doing this method. I feel like it just blurs everything together. And then I am gonna go back into the Huda palette and take that like shimmery shade in the corner, just on a little brush, and put a little bit of that highlight on top of my cheekbones. I think it's so pretty when your blush has a little bit of highlight to it, especially when it's the same color as your blush. It just looks so good. Yeah, definitely recommend this palette. It literally has a whole bunch of other shades too. I think there's this one, there's like a bright pink one, and then there's more of like a soft pink one, I think, but this one's definitely for the sisters. As for eyeliner on my waterline, a lot of girlies ask me what I use because I wear it literally in every single video. But this is the Tarte Fake Awake eyeliner. This is so freaking good. I'm telling you guys, I love putting it in my waterline. I just feel like it makes my eyes look so awake. Personally, me, I'm not a fan of dark like brown and blacks in my waterline. I just feel like it makes my eyes look so like small and closed in. But when I have this baby there, it's literally so good. And it's not like a stark white eyeliner to where you look like a doll, but it has that nude kind of color to it to where it looks a little bit more natural. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put her in my waterline. Literally look at the complete difference between each eye. And if you don't know, now you know. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say for mascara. This is the Tartelette tubing mascara. I love this. I've been using it for months now, and it's just so good, you guys. I love the wand, how it's nice and like thin, but it's also long as well. Literally perfection. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my top lashes. I don't know if I'm gonna do bottom mascara today. I might not, but for now I'm just gonna focus on the top. Also need to move my mirror in, so if you see it, no you don't. Like, it literally elongates my lashes so well. I don't have the longest lashes, but I also don't have the shortest of lashes, but I feel like it does a really good job, especially with its like tubing technology. Like, already barely have finished the first coat, and look at the difference. These are my lashes with one coat of mascara. I think I'm gonna do 2 coats and not do bottom mascara. I really just want to elongate my top lashes today, so I'm gonna go in with my second coat. And I know this mascara is expensive. This product is very, you know, on the more expensive mascara side since it is high end, but y'all, this is a mascara that's worth it. I would not recommend something to y'all that I wouldn't think that you would love. Then again, everyone is different, but that's the fun part about makeup. People can recommend things, you can try them, you can love them, or you cannot. That's what makeup's all about, okay? Trial and error and having fun, of course. But that second coat though, yeah, I never lied about a good makeup product, okay? Never that. Okay, next up is a product that I literally just purchased, but it's so good I have to include it. This is the Dior highlighting palette, you guys. This has been raved about for so long in the beauty community, but for good reason. Literally so good. I love to just mix the colors together. They're just so freaking pretty, just mixing them all. And then watch this, you guys. Ready? Stop. Literally stop. So gorgeous. I love that glow that it gives to my skin, and on top of that Huda like glow from that blush, it just looks so good. Literally stunning. So freaking stunning, and I love that I'm using a more fluffy brush so I can really just have the glow all on my cheekbone too. And I like to put some on my temples, of course my upper lip, and then a little bit on my chin too. Just for that glowy look. Okay, spring is coming up, so we're just in time for some good glow. And then I do like to take a little bit of a smaller brush and go in with this gold color right here and highlight like smaller features. So like the bridge of my nose, I take it right here, also the tip and then the sides. So cute. And then I also take some in my inner corners of my eyes, just for a little pop, a shimmer or whatever. All right, y'all, we are literally almost done with this look. We have lips and then a setting spray to go. I'm gonna go in with lips next. I do like to powder my lips with that same Carslin pressed powder we used earlier. Just gonna take some on a powder puff and pat my lips out. This isn't gonna make your lip combo last any longer or anything. I just like to do it so I have a nice soft matte surface for my lip liner to glide on smoothly. Because if you do have like any chapstick or gloss on your lips and then you try to put on a lip liner, it won't be as pigmented. The lip pencil won't show up as good on your skin, and it'll just slip and slide everywhere and be a hot mess, and you do not want that. I'm just gonna go in with a brush and pat out that excess powder. And then as for lip pencils, the one I've been loving lately is from Anastasia. This one is in the shade Maltz. Let me swatch it for you guys. It's such a pretty brown color. It's not too warm, but it's not too cool either. Literally have been loving her so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my entire lips with this. I'm telling y'all, literally the most perfect brown color. Now as for lipstick, this is a funky one just because I feel like not everyone's gonna love it, but it's my fave. Okay, this video is about my favorite. This is a lipstick from Kimchi Chic in the shade 19. I love it because it just pops out like that. Super cute. And it is a very bright light pink color. So again, might not be for everyone, but it's been one of my faves lately. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right in the center of my lips. Like, just look at that pink, you guys. Like, I love a bright nude pinky lip, y'all. Literally gorgeous. And for gloss, I've been loving these new ones from Fenty. These were from her Valentine's Day collection. They are limited edition, so I don't even know if they're still available, but if you were able to get your hands on them, then amen. But I'm gonna go in with this one in the shade Water Brat. It's this really pretty pinky type of shimmery color. It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna take this all over my lips. Like, y'all, look at that freaking shine it gives. It's so pretty. I'm literally obsessed. All right, y'all, and last but not least, for setting spray, I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks. This is her Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm setting spray. This is my second one of this one, you guys. It's so good. It literally blurs your skin like freaking magic. It literally says it has a Upsolite technology in it, so that must do something. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up and then spray it all over my face to set it. All right, you guys, this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? I love it so much, you guys. Like I said, these are all of my favorite products right now that I think y'all need. Now, of course, makeup is makeup. It's not gonna look, wear, feel the same on everyone's complexion, face shape, skin type. However, these products work for me and I love them, and I wouldn't recommend anything to y'all that I don't love. So go ahead and give it a try out for yourself. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products or if you are going to. Let me give y'all a little close up so you can get into her. I literally love how it's just mascara on the top and nothing on the bottom. I think it looks so fresh and clean, and the lip of course makes everything pop, and it goes with the blush and everything in between. So yes ma'am. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel already, what are y'all doing? I do upload on here every single Sunday. Make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up, you leave a comment down below, you share, all of the things, and also don't forget to follow me on all my other social media sites. I will have them all linked down below. Thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.